Yeah. Welcome to Ashed Out. Hey, you already know everybody here, so we don't have
Oh
to introduce
man.
ourselves. And I'm looking at my internet, only got one bar, so I'm gonna be lagging like hell. But this is the opportunity for everybody to get the chance to talk about what they want to talk about on Ashed Out,
If you're
and we always have a good
foggy,
time. That's right. So, Miss Paula, what you got for the people?
Let me go
I bet it. What you
last
want to get to?
because
Oh, you want to go last?
you
Okay,
men
then.
feel like you have some shit you gotta get out. Let me go last. So you go
Okay,
ahead.
then.
What you
Well,
Especially
mean?
you
let's
Whoa,
who's
go.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
lagging.
whoa! You
Yeah,
men, you better
yeah.
back that shit up. What you mean, you
Let's
men?
go. Let's go. Let's
You
go
gotta
to.
be
Did you
Let's go to
did
conspiracy.
you
masculine
want
here.
me to
No,
say you boys?
no, because you missed
You
what
don't
you
need
missed.
to
Because
put gender in it at all.
no, no, conspiracy brother said he got some shit he wanted to get out. So, conspiracy brother, what you
Hold on,
got for the
make her
people, man?
ass go
Exactly.
first since she wanna be all
yeah,
smart.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
what you got, conspiracy brother? What you got?
we got some hurricane conspiracies for you
Oh, here we
because,
go.
like
Oh
I be
shit.
about them conspiracies. Now, do y'all know that they can now shoot lasers into clouds to change how they act? They can change the ions of a cloud and make and turn into a storm. Okay, so just when we saying that, this storm that just passed and where it hit and all the damage it did in that area, in these mountainous areas, these areas have a lot of lithium in those mountains, in these specific areas. And there's a company that just signed a contract with the Department of Defense to mine lithium in these areas. These people wasn't trying to sell, but now that they've been washed out, they may have no choice because what don't they have? Flood insurance, which a lot of people in Katrina didn't have flood
Hmm.
insurance.
I thought
And they
about
got
that.
lithium mines, and these contracts already been signed. They got to have this shit done by 2030 at the latest. They got to have these mines up and running to get these lithiums for these batteries for these electric cars. So it's just a coincidence. I ain't saying a conspiracy. I'm saying coincidence. Change my name to coincidence brother. That's what I need to be, coincidence brother. So it's just a
Okay.
coincidence that these storms and all these dams happen to break in this area where there's a lot of lithium. I'm just saying,
I got you, but I know
interesting.
that I did read that like in Katrina, everybody did like a land grab to get the land. And I did hear something about, these areas, I won't be surprised if the big business move in to do it like a land grab. I forgot what they call it, Tim. You know what they call it when the government takes your land? They call it something.
Eminent
I can't
domain.
Eminent
yes,
domain, yeah.
yes. So
But they're
I
not
won't
gonna
be
take it.
surprised
They're
by
gonna
that.
pay them for it. They're just gonna pay them what it was worth 5 years ago. So they're not
Okay,
gonna
then.
take.
Your thought.
We ain't gonna do you like we did the natives of this country a long time ago. We gonna just give you something for it now. We ain't just gonna kill you and take it. We gonna give you something for it. That's what they do
Okay,
now.
then Tim Dog.
But back then
Okay,
they would
Tim Dog,
just
your
kill you
thoughts
and
on
take it.
okay, your Tim
Well,
Dog, your thoughts on what conspiracy brother just say. Oh, what you going to call
uh,
yourself now? Coincidence brother.
coincidence, brother.
Coincidence.
Coincidence,
First,
brother.
first of all, um, we can only change the weather little. I mean, it's the limits to what we can do. Now, you talking about shooting lasers. Now, the only way you can make it rain is you have to have
If I
clouds,
throw a hundred
and
dollar
those clouds.
bills.
Hold on now. You have to have clouds, and those clouds have to have water in them. Now,
Yeah.
Helene was big as fuck. It started out in the Atlantic, and we all know how hurricanes, the warmer the water, the bigger the storm.
Yeah, big it's gonna
Now,
get. Yeah.
right now, excuse me, coincidental brother just said something about the people wanting the land, just like in Katrina, but they got the land cheaper after the storm. They weren't trying to get the land cheap before the storm. See,
Yeah,
there's a flaw.
it's cheap land
There's a
now.
yeah
And
now,
it's
but
gonna
it
take,
wasn't before.
but how much is it gonna take to rebuild your entire shit back?
It
How
doesn't
and
matter.
how
The
many
people
people and insurance
hold
can
on
help
now.
it, but it's
Right,
floods.
there you
And
go.
flood,
You saying what?
if
That
you
the
don't have
government
flood
trying to take
insurance,
over the
insurance don't cover non-floods, man.
Yeah.
oh my
I see what
goodness.
you're
Insurance,
saying.
you
You
got to
said,
have
hold on. Did
specific
you not say
insurance.
no? You said the government shooting lasers in the clouds caused the storm so they can get the land.
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say that they did that. I just said they can do that. They have that technology. If you don't believe
But
me,
not,
shit
no,
yourself.
no. You're right. You're
Burn
right.
ice
They
into
can do that.
clouds.
No.
Okay, I didn't
No.
say they did it.
I
No,
agree.
don't put that on me.
They
Don't
can't
you
make
put that on
shit
me, Ricky
as big as
Bobby.
Helena, but they can't.
Did you put that on me,
But
Ricky
they
Bobby?
can't make nothing as big as Helene. Is what I'm telling you. And the
Yeah,
land is
I
cheap
got you.
after the storm. And I mean, of course, it's gonna be cheap. Who would want to get, try to rebuild on something that happened to your place?
They
The
don't want to
water washed
rebuild.
away. There you
They
go.
want
So
the
of
land
course
to
they're gonna
mine.
sell. Okay. And
So you
what's
don't
wrong
think
with
that's a
that?
coincidence that a company had
No,
at the start of
no,
2025,
no.
they have from
Man,
2025 to
you
2023 to get
you
these
strapping for
mines up and
straws
running.
right there. You just throwing shit out there. You like 45, just
Hey,
seeing what stick.
hey,
But no,
I ain't
I'm
like
sure.
45.
Hold on,
He
I'm
been in the
sure
record, so
before
he
the
know
storm.
what's
Hold
going
on
on.
now
He
before the
know what's
storm,
going on. I know what's going on.
before the storm, I'm sure those people had a big offer. No, we're not gonna sell. But after the storm, yeah, what
Yeah.
person? I mean, that's just
So,
business. That's not a
so you don't think that's
coincidence.
a coincidence? We offer you all this
No,
money
no,
to sell,
no.
and now boom, a storm come wreck all your shit. Now you ain't got shit, so you ain't got no choice but to sell to survive.
And
Coincidence? Yeah, it
that's
is.
called life. That's called
I
life.
got
I mean, unfortunately, it happened. I'm sorry it happened, but
Perfect
that's just
time,
the way
right?
it
You know,
is.
you.
Yeah,
perfect
it's
time.
perfect
Yeah.
time.
I
I
love
mean, if you say
I
accidents.
give
so.
I would give it a coincidence on that, and I would drop a bomb, but shit, my bomb ain't working. So fuck it, I need to even try
I
to reach
dropped
the
that
damn
bitch.
button.
Oh, damn!
I
I'm
would try it
Here we
anyway.
go.
There it goes right now. Shit. Hey, shit. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get my shit back right. Hey,
I
it'll
had
get
another
back right one
topic
day.
too, but I forgot. So somebody else go. I might
I got
remember the other shit I wanted to talk
all
about.
right there. So I like that conspiracy, brother. But that's why you on the show for. You put to bring us something that we didn't think about, and we here to refute what you say. But hey, like you say, it's a very coincidence about the
Listen,
situation.
they
I
used to
mean,
drop
that's what.
dry ice into clouds to see what would happen, and that shit would go
Yeah,
erratic, and they were like, "Oh shit, we done fucked up some
yeah. I
shit."
mean,
But
yeah. I heard
okay,
about how they used to see the clouds and stuff like that. I heard about
Yeah,
that. But man, thank you
especially
for bringing
during
us that
Vietnam.
conspiracy.
They did
Yeah,
that in
thank you for bringing us
Vietnam,
that
and they
conspiracy.
stopped.
Yeah, thank you for bringing us conspiracy. But like I said before, that's what the panel is here for. And this is what the show is about. The show is about what you get to talk about what you want to talk about. Hey,
Uh,
that's what make us a great goddamn group because can agree,
mhm.
we can agree to disagree, and we're gonna come with our own way of thinking. But thank you for that conspiracy, brother. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, I didn't think of that, but now I will be thinking of that. Tim Dog,
thank
what you got for the
you.
people?
I'll be thinking about it. I'll be like, this nigga crazy.
I got you. So what you got, Tim Dog?
Growing up, my brother and I, before we go to bed, we used to always say, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" Or crack
Long time
jokes.
ago.
But yeah, a long time ago. But
Long, long
the
time
question
ago.
is, the question is, when you were younger, what was it that you said you were going to be when you grow up? I know for me, I wanted to be an astronaut, believe it or not. And it's only because that was when the space shuttle program was in, they started and they were doing test flights and, you know, putting it on the news. And I was a science geek. So my mom told me, she said, in order to be an astronaut, you have to get all A's and you have to be smart in this. I was like, okay. I started doing that. Then, you know, somewhere along the line, I got into music, still got
Hmm.
disinterested in trying to be an astronaut. And then music became my passion. So I wanted to be an
Hmm.
astronaut. And I'm
Okay,
being
so Miss
dead
Paula.
serious too.
I asked you, Miss Paula. The question is, growing up, what did you want to be now that you're an adult? But when you was a kid, that was the ultimate thing that you wanted to be.
Hmm.
So
Um,
what would it have been?
I actually wanted to be an air hostess, and that was because from
Oh,
a young
my internet breaking up. Say it again, Miss Paula. My internet just broke up. So I couldn't hear you. That's why. Say it again.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've always wanted to be a air hostess, and I had my favorite uncle was a pilot, and my dad made sure we traveled every holiday the Christmas holidays. So he'd make sure I meet the pilots and buy me the costumes. KLM was my favorite, and I always thought I'd work with KLM. I got to take a lot of pictures with KLM pilots, and the dream was to be an air hostess until I realized I had to learn so many languages and I had to be tallish, not tall, but tallish. That
Oh,
time
in
I
the
was
seats
like,
at
okay,
least.
fuck this shit.
You want to be, no, you say
You just a
want
little too
you
short,
want
huh?
you say you want to be a pilot.
No, not a
Air
pilot.
hostess.
Air hostess, a stewardess.
Uh, okay,
Yes.
okay, all right.
No, it's
But
an
you say
air
you would
hostess,
so
Tim.
so
No,
basically
I was
Air
trying to
you
make it
saying
easy for a man on the street. You know, he from South
yeah
Carolina.
yeah.
You need to
So
figure that shit
basically you
out,
say
man.
that
You got to catch
you
on.
are so basically you saying that you are vertically challenged. That's what you're saying?
And it's funny because I speak different languages right now, but at that time I wasn't motivated to learn different languages just to be an air hostess. And I don't know if it was
Okay.
the height thing that gave me an excuse, or I just was in that position where I really didn't want to learn any languages. I was just, fuck it, that seems like so much work for.
Just
Yeah,
like me being an astronaut.
when you can't stand on the seat and see over it, you might have a problem with being an air hostess. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
So I think at the end of it, it was like I can learn languages, but I'll never be able to be ta. So might as well quit before.
She's like, what refreshment you want?
Okay, Miss
We,
Paula.
we
Paula
can
said that she's virtually
Y'all ain't
challenged.
got no
Yo.
good sense.
What's that song about? Skilo. If I was a little bit taller, remember that song?
If I was a
Wish I
little
was a little
bit
bit
taller, I
tall.
wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that was good, I would call her.
I swear, cause
Man, y'all was out the damn box, man.
but it
Y'all
ain't no
block.
lie. Like I feel like I've
Don't
lost
y'all.
on certain opportunities because of my height, because I'm a good baller, y'all. I played basketball, but I was short, and every time people found out I played basketball, they're like, "Wait, what? You
So you're like a
what?"
female prince. Just
Yeah. So
underestimate
basically,
me
what you
because I'm
try to tell
short.
us is that. So basically, what you try to tell us that you got to stand by the things you get on the rise there. To make
Anybody
sure that
want
you're tall enough.
pancakes?
God damn it! Not this time. That's why you're growing your hair out. The next time you go to Universal, you good.
A couple of more inches.
You go,
That's
she
what
always got
he's saying.
kids.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
what she
no.
said. A couple more
Okay.
inches.
Yeah, I got you, Miss Paula. Okay, I hear you. What about you? You heard the question, conspiracy brother. What about you?
Man, the only thing I always knew is that I wanted to own my own business and be my own boss.
Yeah.
And with that, I knew that whatever I did, I wanted to change people's lives. So I didn't have, that's all I knew. I didn't know what type of business. I didn't know how I would change people's lives, but those two things is what I always knew I was meant to do. I just didn't know how it looked. But I knew I wasn't long for working for nobody else. That ain't my shit. I don't like other
Yeah.
people's rules and obligations. I like to do my own shit.
oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Even with the
And then you
government,
join the
I would
army.
find out.
Yeah. And I would say,
I had to learn.
so,
I had to learn some type of discipline. Shit, I had to, I knew I was gonna be in the Royal, so I had to figure out how I was gonna get disciplined because my ass sure wasn't.
And how you
yeah.
gonna pay for that business? Because street hustling ain't doing it.
Yeah. And I would tell you this.
That ain't my
I would say
thing.
the same thing.
I like house hustling.
There
excuse
you
me.
go.
I would say the same thing because that was my dream to own my own business, and I think that's why I'm trying to go so hard on this podcasting thing now. Hopefully I'll be able to come to Podfest and meet some of y'all great people to
I was about
expand
to
on
say,
that.
how hard are you going if you're not coming out to the conferences?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I would say this because
Well, we had just started this
when
when
Yeah.
yeah, it was just an idea. Yeah.
It's
I
something to
would
do.
say this. I would say this. That was always been a dream of mine. And when you're in a situation where everything is basically easy, the work that I do is easy, and the amount of money that I make to do that work, it's kind of hard to stop doing that, to start doing something where that you have to build it from the ground up, if that makes sense, because you don't have the expertise that you have in the business that you're in now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and but now I'm getting that itch, just like Conspiracy Brother is saying. I'm getting that itch. Was like people are saying things to me, and I'm like, I don't need to take this shit because I see other opportunities out there. That's why I always give credit to my wife Kim. She stepped out. She came to me one day. She was like, "Hey, I want to step out. I want to start my own boutique." And she went out there and did it. I always give a shout out to my homeboy Mike Brockton. Ever since we went to school together, college together, he started his own business, and now he's succeeding at that. So yeah, it's always been in the back of my mind, but I think I didn't have that drive during that time because, like I tell people this all the time, I did 23 years in the Army, and it's the easiest job I ever had in my life. I mean, it's the easiest. Shit. And what I'm doing now, man, this shit is easy. And when you're comfortable doing something, I don't say I'm afraid, but you are afraid to take that step out because you think you might fail. Does that make sense to anybody? Or I'm just talking?
Yeah. No, that makes plenty of sense. Yeah, and that's the truth. Hey, but can you ask your wife, if she's looking for any more models? I can do handicap wear.
Yeah.
I make sure.
Hey, he can rock some motherfucking mittens, man. Do not judge the mitten game, motherfucking nigga. I don't even want to talk about the mitten game. Tim, we're not gonna talk about your mitten game.
Hey, no, I can rock the sneakers, but I can't run in them. That's about it.
There you go. It might be a little crooked, but he'll put them
because winter is coming.
There you go.
Winter is coming. She might need some hand models. Hey, you right? My bad, Tim.
I can't do a catwalk though. It's too long. Remember, I just can't. I'm still recovering from my incident.
He gonna do the kitten walk. He just gonna
there you go.
Turn around
and go back in the back.
At least I could pick myself up if I fall.
But like you said, some people dreams do come true, and some people don't.
Yeah.
And I like what you brought that up, because just like listen to Ms. Paul and listen to Conspiracy Brothers before you got on, and they're talking about Podfest and how they met a lot of people that you basically made them want to do this more. I don't know how long you been doing podcasts before you actually went to Podfest, Paul, if you don't mind me asking.
So actually, I started my podcast in April 2020, and then in November, Buzzsprout was giving out their members. Podfest was doing VidFest, and I was like, well, it's virtually. What do I have to lose? I went. I love the energy. And then the next year, because things were shut down and they were used to doing this virtually.
That's right.
They did the online one, and I actually, it was the first one I was attending, and I applied to be a speaker because I was trying to get myself used to the word no, because I was like, I'm getting into this artistic word, right? I need to learn how to not take the no's personally and be okay with being told no. And I got accepted to be a speaker. I was like, what the fuck? Now I gotta present. Like, because I was literally ready for a no. And ever since, I've been part of Podfest. So since 2020. And then in the 2022, when they finally came back in person, I attended 2022, 2023, 2024, where they awarded me Community Hero Award. And I'm attending 2025.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and you just said your first F word too. I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna let that slide. You finally said it. I knew it was coming. If I'm gonna take a shot for you,
I actually said it way before here. I said it way earlier. There was something
Well,
we were talking
I can't.
about,
I
and
didn't
I
hear you.
said the
See, but
first of all, exactly. None of you saw. I had it, and I kept
see. That's just like a
quiet.
see. That's just like a black person to tell on their goddamn self. See, I'm gonna give you one time. See,
Mhm.
you don't want to told about other
See,
times. I got you.
see,
No,
see,
but it's
But
see.
she
already
I
passed.
passed.
didn't shoot him. I just stabbed him.
You can do shit about it because it's already
Yeah, you
passed.
know
And
I
I'm
can do
telling
about
on
that. It up
myself,
fast. You right.
I'm not
I
snitching on
got you.
somebody else. I'm snitching on
I
myself
got you.
before somebody snitches on me,
I
just
got
in
you.
Oh
But
man.
case.
but I like about what the question that Tim brought about is a lot of people that don't take that chance to do something different, to do a dream that they may have. And for me, and before we even start this podcast, you know, like I said, it was just something that I wanted to do as a hobby. Like I said before, I was drinking and I was watching. I remember the day that happened, watching Nebraska play Colorado, and I was seeing people doing it, and I was like, but I don't like the way I sound on the microphone. I really don't. When I listen to my voice, I was like, damn, you sound country as hell. But then I saw Shannon Sharp talk.
Yep.
When I saw Shannon talk, Shannon Sharp started making money off of talking.
What
And I'll say
what
to
y'all talking
myself,
about, man? I talk bad like but motherfucker. I don't know what y'all talking about. I talk good.
oh, I'm telling you, when I heard that, when I heard Shannon Sharp, and I heard the money he was getting on Undisputed, I said, shit, I sound way better than this country motherfucker. And that's what I call conspiracy brother up. And like I said before, it's the funniest conversation. I said, conspiracy brother, man, because I just see him on his TikTok and I see him doing with his thing. I said, man, let's start a podcast together, man. And all he said was, shit. And that's how he started. That's how he started.
All right, man.
No, he
But
just
see
said,
what I
okay.
asked him.
When you're ready, let me know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but I
exactly what
was
he
talking
said.
to
But
him
he
about a
wouldn't let me
podcast
go.
a long time ago. I was
Mhm.
going to
Like,
But
call it
like I said
Keeping It
before,
Real.
and what
I
it
think
was
for
because I
me,
was trying to get Pharaoh. I was trying to get Pharaoh. Hold on, I was trying to get Pharaoh to come on because it's supposed to be me and Pharaoh first. I was trying to get Pharaoh, but he talked about I got to get my TWA right, my Afro ain't right. You know, yeah, I don't like the way I look on camera. Yeah, I got to make sure I look good and all this.
People always be
Mm.
making
No,
But then when I
he,
got
excuses.
he's
but then when I
worried about how he look after eating the sandwich. That's all.
yeah, but then when I called conspiracy brother up, I was like, man, you know, and once he said, yeah, master man, I'm trying to get you. People that don't know, Pharaoh and conspiracy brother, they're brother-in-laws. Okay. So I was like, hey man, I'm trying to get Pharaoh to come on, man. He give me all the goddamn excuses. All he said, I'm gonna call him. As soon as he called him, next thing I know, he's doing the show. Now go ahead, conspiracy brother. I don't mean to cut you off.
I said shit. For me, I've been doing podcasts for real probably since 2018 was when I first started
Mhm.
because I had a whole another podcast. I have a podcast with Soul Expression. If you search that, there's a podcast for that. But I was doing that back then, and then some personal shit and some business shit happened on that, and like I had to take a break. So, like for me, when I went to Podfest, I didn't even realize that there was this type of community. And like when I
Yeah.
tell you every person that I talk to, I vibe with, like even just random people for a few minutes conversation. It was like crazy. I was meant to be here. And it's like I said, y'all just gotta experience it for yourself. Cause like I said, I enjoyed every moment of it. I was like, man, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Yeah.
I looking on the little
Yeah.
thing.
But
Where they at? Where they at? So
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
man. And like I said,
I'm
I've
gonna
learned
try to
so
eat
much
off of
about
Paula's plate because
podcasting.
I'm gonna try to eat off Paula's plate because she know a lot of people, so she could tell them, "Hey, go do my man's show." And I know you don't talk to a lot of people. I'm gonna try to eat off her plate, get my face out there a little bit more. My handsome face, like I said earlier, 6'2", 225 pounds, 220 pounds, dark skin,
Your ass in
bald
muddy
headed, looking
water right
good.
now.
And that's
Your
the
ass look like
thing.
you in muddy water.
And and, and that's the thing I like about going to these conferences, right? Because people can know as much from you from the virtually, but when you meet them in person, right, it's easier to even get shit down on the books right there and then. You get to meet all the sponsors, everybody, like people you want on the show. People want you when they hear your story and they just like, let's book it right now because they feel the energy, they get to experience you right there. It's different from virtually where Oh yeah, we're chatting. I feel your comments. Then we exchange a few emails. Then we get on a call. Then we decide if we vibe. Cause you can never really tell. But in person is so different, and that's what I like. And I love connecting people in person. But also I've connected people virtually, but when we come into this, because people end up coming like, oh my god, Paula told me to show up for this, so I'm going to come. This year at Podfest, a lot of people came who I told them to come, and they were connecting with people I connected, and it was so magical to see like, oh my god, we connected because of Paula, oh my god. And it's just a beautiful feeling and just a beautiful moment. Like there's never bad shit. Like whether you're a smoker, there's a smoker. Cigar lovers, trust me. My boy Big Zag, Greek ass motherfucker, he loves family and friends. He always hosts the smoker lounge. Their cigars, people chill. Everybody who smokes is welcome, and they just smoke and talk. Then there's the weed smokers in the far corner, very down, 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 down. And then there's the dance floor where everybody is dancing. Like it's just beautiful. Everybody is just, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares.
I
Like
got you.
you'll find your
I
people.
got you. So Tim Dog, I like what you just brought up because, like I say, a lot of people they dream, but then something may have took them away from their dream and the business that they thought they couldn't do when it was a child. Now you got a chance to do it. Hey, step out there. Like I said, I'm always give my wife a shout out. If you didn't know, if you get a chance, KBS Hall of Fashion, .com. Make sure you go buy some stuff. Buy a lot of stuff. Like I said, she just had they just had an event a couple of weeks ago. You know, she had some people model some of her stuff. Hey, like I say, my boy Mark Brockenden, you know, he changed the name so much, but his business is booming. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to step out on faith. And like I said before, some of us don't have that. Some of us need a little push. Some need a little push. Or some of us have that drive like Paula and a conspiracy brother right now. Yeah, y'all got that
I'm
drive.
jump
You
straight
know,
out the
conspiracy brother
motherfucking
got
window.
his.
You ain't got to push me. I'm about to run out that bitch. You ain't got to push me.
But I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
What I'm
grab your
just
ass
saying
while we
though.
jump.
But now, okay.
Come on,
Then.
Chuck.
Hey, I make
Let's
sure I
go.
follow the spot. I'm following the goddamn spot. And Tim Dog, thank you for bringing that up. And I'm gonna give you the half a bomb. But make sure you get your bottle ready so you
There
can
you go.
do the bomb for me.
I feel it. When I feel it. This is crazy.
This is special. Tim has been doing this shit all night, so you know, extra for Tim.
Hey, I
Tim was
appreciate that.
committed on this shit tonight.
I got you.
And
I
remember,
got you.
dreams only come true if you put the work into it and you
Amen.
never give up.
All right.
You
That's
shouldn't
right. Never
just
give up on your
dream.
dream.
Yeah.
And sometimes it may seem like it's hard, but that's just a stepping stone to make sure that you can handle the pressure. But
Ooh, I'm about to be a unicorn.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
I'm gonna shave my head and
Go
just
ahead.
let the white spot grow.
Yeah.
I'm be a fucking unicorn.
No, you be a fucking clown.
Do that so I can laugh. Do that so I can laugh. Miss Paula P. You ready? What you got for the people?
Oh my God.
In the end,
We have been on here 30 damn minutes, goddamn it. You could have Googled
What you got, Miss
something.
Paula?
Siri, give me something
Paula,
to
you ain't
talk
got
about.
nothing?
Talk about the weather. Goddamn it. Is it cold in Atlanta? Shit, we'll help you out. Something. Goddamn it.
no, they keep okay. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. One life, your life. So win or lose, you're not really losing, you're getting an experience. So do the damn thing. Don't fucking end up with regrets. Just do it.
It's not quote
right.
time.
Hey,
It's get it off your chest time.
That's chest time. That she want to talk about. I got you. Sometimes.
Oh,
Hey,
I was
hit home,
supposed to talk about shit off my chest. I don't know,
anything,
guys. Shit off
anything you
my
want to
chest.
talk about.
I've been
Okay.
enjoying that.
True,
Oh, okay.
true.
Let me ask.
Hey, she
right?
ain't lost. Hey, she ain't lost no likes. She ain't lost no internet. She wasn't flooded, so she ain't got that to get
She had
on.
time.
Let me
You say-
ask.
You say she had time to
Okay.
figure out something,
Okay,
but she
I
ain't
have
got
a
shit to talk
question.
about.
Since you're up my ass, let me ask this question.
Mm.
You're a married man. I wanna know why I'm I'm not. I'm asking why would people step out of their marriage? I'm curious to know.
Because they want to.
I mean, yeah, it's different reasons.
Simple as that.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I'm asking, what would your reasons be for stepping out of your marriage?
Because I wanted
I'm
to.
not stepping in that. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Y'all ain't get me. Hey, fuck all that. Y'all can answer.
It's
I'm
as simple
shit,
as
I'm
that.
quiet over here.
Look, motherfucker, give you. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Somebody could give you any excuse they want. It's because they
But-
wanted to, regardless of what the excuse is. Oh, she could be the perfect wife, but if you want to, you're gonna do that shit. So it's because
So
they
it all
want to.
comes down to I just wanted to.
Essentially,
Well, women step out on their
Again,
husbands. So
No, I
we
know.
just
I
okay.
was
Let's say
asking on
spouse
the
in
male's
general. It's just because they
perspective
want
because
to.
it's a male's group.
I mean,
wasn't
it's the
saying-
same
I'm
thing
not
for
saying
women.
never been
women.
married.
Because yeah,
women
because
have
they
They
want
different
to.
reasons. Women
Think
have
about it.
different reasons, and we've had this conversation,
It's
and it's
simple.
on my
Wait a
on my
minute.
podcast.
Whoa,
And
whoa,
it's
whoa,
on my
whoa, wait.
podcast.
Wait
You
a
can
minute.
go
Whoa,
listen to
whoa.
All
the
right, get a
episode.
Tim Dog. Get a Tim Dog.
Wait
Get
a
a Tim
minute.
Dog.
Wait
You
a
can
minute.
go listen
You
to the
said- no,
episode.
No. You said women have different reasons for stepping out, but men
Yes.
don't.
No, that's
All the
why
same.
I asked. I
Same
asked,
reason.
and
They want to.
It's just hold on, but Miss
I
Paula,
didn't.
think
I
about.
didn't
Hold on.
judge. I asked what would be the reasons.
You
My
didn't judge. You
question was,
made a statement.
no, I
You
asked
said.
what would be
I
the
said.
reason.
Hold on now. I said to you, women step out just like men, and you said, I reply, women have different reasons for stepping
Exactly.
out. Men.
But that wasn't
hold
what.
on now, Miss
That
P.
was
Hold
me
on, Miss.
responding to you. My first
No,
question.
no.
My first question
Because
was
you said
when
it.
it was
You
take it out of your
said. You
chest.
said
When it was
before.
asked out, take it out of your
Once
chest.
before,
I
you
asked that
call us
question.
men or
I
boys.
asked what
You
Hey,
would
here both
Okay,
y'all
just
talking.
okay,
Hey,
said
here
I
both
got
y'all
to
talking.
time.
I
Okay, I gotta say
asked the
time.
question
Yeah,
was
yeah.
what would
Yeah.
the reason be for married men to step out? That was the question in the beginning. That's what I asked. So where am I
Well,
wrong?
you
When
should
you
have said
asked about
spouses.
women,
You
I
should have
said
said
they have
spouses.
different reasons.
Okay, now
But in the beginning, I
because
asked for men
It's all the
because
same
we
reason, 'cause
women,
they want
we
to.
have already had conversations and I've had the women's side. I just wanted to hear the men's side. I wasn't calling anybody out. I was just asking a genuine question on men. What
Yeah,
are
dog
the
holla.
type of reasons? But clearly,
okay,
it
no, the
tickled some
same reason.
feathers.
The same
Okay.
reason a woman would step out. The
Because
exact
they want
same
to.
reason.
They
Thank
ain't.
you.
That's the only
This is
reason.
why I didn't
You
even
Because they
want to
are
wanted to.
ask it
responsible
out. This
for
is
your
why I
own
didn't even want
actions,
to
not
ask
Everything
it
else is an
anyone
out.
else.
excuse.
Yeah.
They
You
wanted
are
to
Okay.
do it,
responsible for
so they
your
did it.
own actions.
Motherfucker.
There's no excuse. Ain't
I
nobody
got you, Tim
told you
Because
to
Dog.
they
go out there
wanted
and
to.
cheat.
That's it.
You just did it. You want an
They wanted
I'm gonna let
excuse?
to.
y'all have
Okay,
that
I
conversation.
stepped out because my wife said that she ain't like my cooking.
Excuse. You wanted
That's an
to.
excuse.
You can't cook. Tim Dog, you can't cook
Excuse.
though.
You wanted to.
You asked my wife, beg to differ on that. If I couldn't cook, I wouldn't be cooking
I
every
got
day,
Excuse.
you. I got
You
you.
except for
wanted
Friday,
to.
Saturday, Sunday. I mean Friday, Saturday.
I hear you. I hear you. But Miss Paula, I don't know to give you the goddamn I'm not
Go
gonna get
ahead.
nigga, please. I'm gonna drop the bomb. Drop
She
the
got Tim
bomb.
riled
Drop the
up.
bomb.
Good conversation. Now
Shut the
I
hell
saw
up.
this, man.
It's Paula P. Why you over there
I
looking
saw this,
thuggish,
man.
ruggish bone?
Yeah, I saw this, man, so as to get a laugh. Because I was like, man, usually I was like, I need to do a damn thing, you know, cause I always try to see something that make me laugh. And this thing right here made me laugh. And this is coming from Oklahoma. I saw this and I want to come back and have a conversation about it.
Cody Adams, 28, needed to quickly travel from Stillwater, Oklahoma to nearby Pawnee for a courthouse hearing regarding a stolen vehicle. He asked for a ride at a gas station, but couldn't find anyone willing to help. Spotting a running pickup truck with the owner away, he made a spur-of-the-moment decision to hop in and drive off.
This is Cody Adams, shortly after Oklahoma Highway Patrol troopers arrested him near the Pawnee County Courthouse. OHP says earlier, Adams was at a gas station in Stillwater asking people for a ride to his court date in Pawnee. When he couldn't find a ride, OHP says Adams decided to hop in this unoccupied LifeNet Emergency Services vehicle and drive himself to court.
First responders had an idea of where that vehicle might be headed to.
A trooper caught him as he was walking into the courthouse. Adams saying he was just borrowing the truck.
Now, let me give you a backstory because you know how to break it down. The reason why he had to go to court was because he had stolen a vehicle. So he was already going to court for a stolen vehicle charge. He was at the gas station asking people to take him to court to face the charge of a stolen vehicle. But nobody would give him a ride, so he saw a running vehicle, and he jumped in a vehicle and took it to court. So you can't make this shit up. He did get to court, but now he's in trouble again for stealing the vehicle. Tim Dog, your thoughts?
All I have to say is white privilege. They put him in the front seat. I mean, dude, aren't you scared he might steal the police truck again? I mean, police car? Even though you handcuffed in the chair? I mean, something wrong with him. Something wrong with him.
Yeah. Well, he had to get to court though. He had to get to court. So conspiracy brother, your thoughts on this? Your thoughts on this guy, man? He had to get to court, man. Hey, man, he was already going to court for stealing the vehicle, or allegedly stealing the vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
No, he stole it.
Shit.
I feel
If you leave it running, jump in there, man. Hey, shit. I'm barring it.
I definitely feel him for what he did. He just didn't plan out his. He should have planned earlier for his arrival, because you can't steal one of them type of vehicles. Nowadays they got GPS on the motherfucker, so they tracking you the entire way. You got to go for something older that don't have no GPS. See, so that he just didn't plan it out right. He thought somebody was gonna be nice and would have gave him a ride, but nope, he just picked the wrong call, dumbass. But see, obviously he got caught one time, so it was inevitable that he would get caught again.
Why
he jumped
just
into
Uber?
So Miss Paula, my question to you is, if you already going to court for stealing a vehicle, and you can't get you don't drive. So, but let's say if you did drive, and you say that you going to court and you needed a ride, would you jump in another vehicle and steal that vehicle just to go to court? But you're already going to court because you're. Huh?
I mean, he did try to ask for help and nobody would. So he did what he had to do. He made it to court. I'm just saying. He didn't steal the vehicle to disappear or anything. He stole the vehicle to go to court. That should account to something. He could have gone anywhere. I'm just saying.
True. They need to give him probation just for his effort. But
I mean, he said I'm not going to miss this court either way. So if I'm already charged for this shit, double the charge on the same shit, but I made it to court. It is what it is.
You got to give the effort,
because he could ask the police. He could ask the police, "Hey man, I got to get to court, man. Can one of y'all
but
please
what if
give me
the
a ride
police
to court?"
wasn't there? He asked the people who were there, and nobody would help.
That's just like that video you had.
Your voice make me feel even more.
And if there's a video
make
of
me
him
feel even more
asking
sorry
people,
for him.
that should show that he was really trying to get to court, and nobody would fucking help him. Like,
I
I'm
want
sorry.
to go pick him up and give him a ride right now. How she's talking?
I swear,
go pick him up.
We're talking about giving people grace, but people don't want to really give people grace. Niggas should have gotten grace, and they wouldn't have been a stealing car to get to the courtroom. He would have made it to the courtroom if somebody had just taken pity on him. I'm just saying.
So Tim Dog, this guy deserved grace?
No, he's dumber than the guy who was riding the car talking to the judge for what was it? Driving without a license or DWI, whatever the hell it was. Yeah.
Driving without a license. Driving without a license.
I mean,
Great point, Tim. Great point. Touche. Lock his ass up.
No, that
Lock
one
his ass
didn't
up.
have a license and he was on the road. This one, they didn't say he didn't
He
have
didn't have a
license.
license either, obviously. He's still in
No,
court.
he probably couldn't.
Lock
Just,
his
he
ass
didn't
up.
just have a car. I'm just
Lock him up.
saying.
Tim made a great point. Lock his ass up. Lock
Mm.
him up. Lock
If you
him
know you
up.
don't have a
Lock his
license
ass up.
and then you're taking and you're being charged of driving without license and then you're driving again without license to go to, I'm sorry,
It's a
no.
bit worse to be arrested for stealing a car than steal a car to go.
No. See,
He was driving
the
his own
thing is,
car.
he was driving his
Huh?
own car. He just didn't have a license. And then he gonna tell the judge, wait a minute, let me pull over.
Lock his
He
ass up,
shouldn't
man.
have motherfucking made that call. That's
Should've
all.
Clinton his ass.
Yeah, he could
Caller,
have called
your soft
in
voice
the
ain't
back
winning no
seat
more.
of
Lock
the
his
car
ass up.
and said, I don't have a ride to the and I can't drive.
So,
That was
so,
stupid.
when I
That is
saw it,
calling
man,
while you're driving and you're charged with driving with no license. Like that's the most stupidest shit ever. I'm sorry.
Hey, which one
yeah,
would do
but
more
this,
time?
but Paula, this is more stupid than Miss Paula. If you already got a charge for stealing a car,
You calling
I-
the judge. You calling the judge when you know you don't
Hey,
a
but let me
fucking
ask you a
license
question.
and you're driving. First of all, you're talking while driving and then telling him to
Uh-uh,
hold on
uh-uh,
while you.
uh-uh.
I'm
It's like
sorry.
apples and
Nah,
apples. It's the same fruit.
No.
Nah,
Let me say,
yeah,
which
it's the
Same
same
one?
fruit,
thing.
different
Yeah,
Which one
variety.
gonna do the
It's the
longest
same
time?
thing.
Which
Different
one gonna do the
variety.
longest time?
Yeah,
Drive without a
yeah.
license or stealing his
I
car?
guess
Who's gonna do more time?
when I saw
Green
this
grapes,
man,
red grapes.
when I saw this man, my damn side hurt because when they say that, what did it for me? They said that he already had a charge for stealing a car.
He was going to court for it.
And I can understand. Yeah, and I can understand that. Yes, he's asking people for a ride. But the last thing that I would do, I would walk first. I would walk first and not make it to court. And they asked me why I didn't have a car. Then to jump into a life, that's one of them life vehicles.
You remember that kid who walked to go
you
to do
ain't
an
seen the distance
exam and
on
he
that
told
map?
them and he was still not allowed to do his exam? Motherfucker, walking ain't gonna do you shit. They ain't gonna believe
I'm
that
just saying,
shit.
he probably had
I'm
he probably had the
sorry.
lights. He
I'm
probably had the lights on in
sorry.
that bitch. He probably turned
That's how you
the
really
turn
feel.
the
That was a
ambulance
You're
long
lights
just
distance
on.
on that
talking
map,
until
man.
you're in that
That was a long
position,
distance.
Brian. You're just talking until you're in that position. Let's not even pretend
Hey,
like once you're in
like I
that
say,
position,
hey,
you
I'll
do
just
some
say
shit.
he probably
And then
had
next thing
the
you know,
emergency lights
we're
on.
seeing you on the screens rushing to go.
He had the
Bruh,
emergency lights on. He turned the emergency lights on in that bitch, man. And like
He
they say,
was in a
went
rush.
to
He
court.
needed to make it there on time.
But he
Bruh,
made
you
it there.
gotta give
He
him
made it there.
credit
But
for that. You
but this
gotta
is the
give him
thing though. But as soon
credit
as he
for
got
that.
there, I'm gonna give him credit. But as soon as he got there, they arrested his ass for a stolen
And
vehicle.
that's okay. You already knew that's what's gonna happen. Like, who didn't know that was the outcome? Like, you have to
No.
really be stupid to not know that's the outcome. Like, bruh.
It's like he thought
No,
he wasn't
when
getting
a
caught the
cop,
first time. His ass got caught. Yeah,
Nah,
shit.
when a
they're
cop,
gonna
when a
arrest
cop
you.
grabbed him, he said, "Hey, what you
But at
doing to
least
me?
you
What I
took
do?"
yourself there. You took yourself there.
Some people ain't meant to be criminals, man. It's just the shit don't work for them. Everybody ain't meant to commit crime. Obviously.
I'm asking, can't people who have court cases, can they call a line? Maybe they should create a line where you call like, I have a court date at this date and this time and I can't make it. Somebody pick me up. They should have those
Yeah,
services,
right.
clearly. Clearly, they should have those
You
services.
are in America. Your ass better stop.
Hey, did you ever see, man? There was this guy. There was this guy, man. I wish I could find the video. There was this guy. He got arrested for shoplifting, and they say that he was arrested because I want to say it was a pullover, a Nike pullover, right? And he was in court.
Stuff
He was
that
like,
bitch.
no, he was like, no, I didn't steal anything. I didn't steal a Nike pullover, but yet he had the Nike pullover on in front of the goddamn judge.
He said, hell, in plain sight. Shit. Man, see, shit. Everybody.
Yo, this one, My brother gave it
That's
to
all
me.
I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't meant to be criminals.
Everybody not meant to be a criminal. That's
Don't let
I guess
TV
what I'm
fool
saying.
y'all. Everybody
I
ain't meant
guess
for
what
that
I'm
shit.
saying.
That shit is a special breed.
Oh my God. I
Uh,
guess what I'm saying is if you do a crime and you already know that's the crime that you're going to court for, don't do the same damn crime. Shit. God damn.
I mean, if
That just
you
me.
gonna get caught,
Oh,
at least take the shit
oh
off.
God. What do you say, conspiracy
No, I ain't
brothers?
still-
Some people not to be criminals.
But
You
dude,
got to know your ceiling. You got to know your ceiling. Yeah. Like I hit it when I turned 18. I ain't stole shit since I was a kid, man. Let that shit go.
Oh, help me.
The closer I got to
thank you,
18,
man.
the
Hey.
less I stole. Shit.
But like I said,
you
though,
said at
years when
12,
you get caught.
at 12, you was a serial shoplifter or something.
Oh boy. That was back in the day when they
All
ain't
I
had no
gotta say-
cameras in them stores.
all I got to
Ask
say
my
is this,
brother.
man, before we go to our closing statements is if you're going to be a criminal, be a smart criminal. Don't do the same crime that you're going to court for. Please don't do the same crime. Now this stupid motherfucker's going to get more time than he was going to get originally.
But if
I
you
mean,
do
man,
that,
we got
a
time,
different one, the time might be worse. At least double is not as worse as maybe you might get extra for doing a different time. I'm just saying.
Hold on. We got a comment here. What's the
Oh,
comment
you
say?
graduate high school.
yeah,
shit.
Pharaoh, that's a repeat offender.
Mhm.
I'd rather be
Okay.
a repeat offender than other time shit, you know? I'm just saying.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man.
Oh man, but
At
that's
least
funny,
I can
man.
get
Oh.
hired for a job when they look at my timesheet, they see, you know?
Oh.
Leave
Yeah.
it at
But
this
at least you can say,
shit.
but hopefully the judge will take it into, you never know. The judge might say, hey, at least he tried to get here. But the judge probably say, I didn't like the way you got here, though. But yeah.
temporary borrowing charge. Temporary borrow. We get a little misdemeanor on that shit.
Oh. Are you driving?
Oh,
Hold
man.
on, let me pull over.
Yeah. That dumb.
Probably had a camera in the car and everything, watching his ass.
But
Look at this fool.
that was the
Look
stupidest
at this
shit
fool.
ever.
Where he going?
I'm sorry.
That's what you
I
said.
My size hurt, man.
I ain't driving.
Nigga really thought that was gonna help him, bro. I swear.
Oh, you driving? Not now.
I'm gonna put that on my goddamn YouTube page. Which one was more I don't want to say stupider, but that's not a word, but more
Yeah, let
which
people
convict
vote.
was
Let people
Hey, man,
I
make
got
a
vote.
goddamn
vote on that
word.
one, man.
Make it a
Yeah. I gotta make a
People
word,
vote.
man. Because
That's
I got to find out,
engagement over
man.
there.
It's
Yeah,
stupider.
I got
That's
to
not a
find out
word.
which one was more crazy. Which one was more crazy? Driving, going to the virtual court, driving without a license, or
You better not tell your whole shit.
stealing
You
a
better go make
vehicle.
this shit right now.
Get rid of the word more and just say which one is the craziest.
Okay, I got that.
Hey,
Thank you. I'm gonna make that a.
Hey, y'all live. You better go make that shit as soon as we done, cause somebody gonna be in post that shit, boy. We in the
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm gonna put that on Facebook too. I want everybody on our Facebook channel, everybody that listens to
Yeah,
us
by
in,
the
in our
time we
YouTube
get home,
channel.
Turn on your
somebody's already
Wi-Fi. Kim,
created
we
that
need you right
shit.
now. This is the
Oh.
time the supportive wife needs to step in with her Wi-Fi and let this man post this
That's
content.
right.
You
So
see,
I'm gonna find out,
Lion is
man.
with me. He's saying
And
no
hopefully,
need to make a change if you're about to do the time. Thank you.
Oh my god.
okay. He
What was
about to
that?
get double the time, but man, I needed that laugh.
Don't
Oh,
do
thank
the
you. I needed that
crime.
laugh, man.
You can't do the
You can't
time.
do
Yeah.
the time. Oh, but thank you.
Don't do
Talk
it.
about
But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning
consistency.
in.
I love a consistency tag. Like, baby, do your
Okay,
thing.
I like that too. He was consistency, and he gonna get that consistency time. But man, thank you for tuning in. Like I say, the internet, we're not at full power yet. Yes, I'm still using my phone as a hotspot to be able to get on here and bring you this goddamn laughter, because this is what people need right now, and that's what we're here for. People
Y'all
are going
need to
through
laugh
things, and hopefully you got a little bit of laugh in these last 30, almost 50 minutes. You got a good laugh. You got
Hey,
some
y'all been
knowledge. You
feeling
got something. You got a conspiracy. You got something for you and your friends to talk about. Miss Paula, she brought up something. You got something that everybody could talk about. And hopefully what I just talked about, you get a good laugh, because damn sure I did. I know I got a great laugh. I'm still laughing at that dumb motherfucker. Oh my God, I'm still laughing at him. But before we go, like we always like to do, we like to give you something to think about, something funny, or something you be saying, Tim Dog, what the hell are you talking about? So Tim Dog, what you got for the people before we go?
I just have one thing to say. Check your shoes before you get in your car when you come from a dog park.
Okay. Because you might have stepped in some shit. I got
you. Boy, y'all on Slim Slow.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Pharaoh, if you out there, Pharaoh, if you out there, Pharaoh, what you got for the people before we go? Cause I missed your last comment. Pharaoh, if you out there, Pharaoh, what you got for the people before we go? And hopefully before we close, Miss Paula, what you got for the people before we go?
Fuck regrets, live your life.
All right, I got you.
And
of course, Conspiracy Brother. Conspiracy Brother, what you got?
I knew I was coming up and I had something. That shit then blew like the motherfucking wind. But I'm gonna figure out something. Give me a second.
It got washed away.
Give me a second. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm glad you see when you talk to him that click my shit back on. Like in reference to what Tim said, man. Don't live in your dreams, live in your passion, become your passion. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't or what you don't let nobody tell you who you are. Be what you want to be. Ain't nobody stopping you but you.
I like that, man. I would drop a bomb, but my bomb ain't working, so I ain't reach for the button anymore.
Tim, get the bomb, Tim.
Yeah, get the bomb.
I want the water bottle. Now I want the water bottle. We ain't got the water bottle all night.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My bad.
You got one job.
Thank you. One job. You can't do that right.
Look, I'm cramping up. I'm doing it all night.
Come on, Crumbles.
I guess Pharaoh
game tonight. Crumbles.
I guess Pharaoh ain't got nothing. He can't type fast enough, so he ain't got nothing. All I can say is this.
He got mail running out his arm.
He said you didn't read his last message, so fuck you.
Olive oil.
No, he doing what you doing. He doing what you doing, Miss Paula. He ain't got no internet, so he's writing a letter. He gonna put it in the mail, and I get it probably next Friday. And
he gonna write this joke in.
There you go.
Oh, here you go. He got here it is right there. Here it is. He typed here it is. Pharaoh got. So what do he say? Life is too short to be serious all the time. So if you can't laugh at yourself, call me. I'll laugh at you.
And he went and Googled this shit. Shame on you, fam.
I like that professor has said. He ain't been through a hurricane.
Yeah, all I gotta say is, hey, love the one that loves you.
But his daughter just celebrated, was it sweet 16 or sweet 18? Something like that.
No, there you go. He said, life too short.
What'd you say? His fingers were slipping on the keyboard?
That's that barbecue honey sauce.
Okay, y'all need to run this up.
So you got barbecue honey mustard? Boy, you better stop.
Hey, all I got to say is make sure you treat the ones that truly loves you, that truly reach out to you, that during the time of need, when you're out there hurting, or you're out there searching, or you need a friend to talk to. Those are the ones that you should reach out to first, not the ones that call you every blue moon. That's just the way I think. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful Where You Park Your Car, because somebody gonna hit it and fuck that shit up.
Okay.
Hey, you saw what he just said?
Man, Pharaoh, put
no getting over here.
We missed you last time. Put your shit in there. We gotta wait till you put his shit in there though. And we missed him last time.
Yeah, type it in there. Yeah, I get him this time though. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
I am Tim Dog from Be More Careful Where You Sit Down, because you might be having some gum in the chair.
I don't even know.
Paula from
It's
Talk Shit with P.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm one of these
and then he
people.
didn't type. Yeah, he did type it in, and last time I missed it, we were decided
We
off.
gotta wait for
Yeah,
it.
he
We gotta
always
wait
say,
for it. Though. We can't. Cause
"Yeah,
last
type
time
it
we
in.
missed
Come
it.
on,
So we got.
babe, we waiting on you, man.
We
Let
got.
people know who
You
you
ain't
are,
got
man. So
No,
just
you
type
gotta
it,
wait for him
man.
to wash his hands.
Wait.
You gotta wash his hands,
Isn't
dry it
it?
off. Cause he got all kind of
Yeah,
mustard and
type,
ketchup
man.
on it.
I
Pharaoh
gotta go eat, man.
77,
He
King
say he got
Lion.
ketchup under his
Pharaoh
finger.
King. And Pharaoh King always say, I would say it for him then. Somebody type it for him, man. Shit, Paula, type it for him. This is Pharaoh King. Somebody say it, type it. Paula, you faster than everybody.
This is this is Pharaoh King at
77.
Subway.
This is what you say, Tim Dog. Hey, hold up, Paula. Yeah, put Tim in the Tim Dog, what you say? He took his, you know, he got a generator. He took a generator of Subway, make sure they stole.
he trying to be live from Subway. No, dude.
He took the generator to Subway. God damn.
He using that free Wi-Fi.
No, Paula. It's just Pharaoh. I say.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, just put
Man.
King Ryan at Facebook. That's fine. Yeah, that's what he
Put
said.
him in
Yeah.
the corner.
Y'all
Oh,
are
I
racist.
got it. Put
what
Tim
is
up.
there?
Oh
Put-
man.
No,
Hey,
you're not
but Pharaoh
supposed to put
always
in
say
the
that.
private comments. She put in
Yeah,
private
yeah,
comments.
I'm sorry.
Every time I do, it's all right. Pharaoh always say, "This is there. It is. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is Pharaoh King." There it is.
Yeah, there
I've
you
been waiting for
go.
you to
There
do
you
that.
go.
There you go. Oh my goodness. And like he always said,
Shoot,
this is Pharaoh King. And of course, you can find me at. Oh God, Pharaoh King, y'all got me all combobulated right now. Let's follow, please. Shout out to social the people can follow you. I'm sorry.
Going backwards and reverse. God damn, we about to hit a tree.
Paula, I talk
shit.
shit with P any and everywhere.
Oh.
I talk shit with P.
Oh my God.
All right. Tim Dawes, shout out to social people can follow you.
Find me on Instagram at Father's Love 99.
All right. And of course, the spiritual brothers. Shout out to social people can
Man,
follow
you
you.
got to put the comments down, so I ain't got to say this shit. But I guess since you on Solar Expression, and go type it in
my bad.
Google because I got a podcast. So go check out the podcast. It's some of this shit old, but it's still good conversations I had with people, and they still
When
got
are you
their
coming
book.
Shit, my
back?
bad.
Because I remember I received the message one day and she
So-
didn't.
Coming back, I just had got sidetracked with all these other projects, and I got another one in the works, but because that's gonna take a whole set of different times, so it's coming. Don't worry. That's
I
them.
got you.
That's them over there.
And of course, you can find the man on the street at the Audacity Podcast on YouTube. You can also find me at Creative Canvas Expressions on YouTube. You also find us at what? 2 Cigars and a Blunt every Friday night at 8 o'clock. And of course, you can find us at Ashed Out, the after show, what you're currently watching. And make sure you check us out every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. For what? The Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. We only talk about sports. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I hope y'all had a great time. I know everybody's going through something right now, especially in this area that we are living in right now. Hopefully, brought you a little bit of joy tonight, something to take away what you're going through, and hopefully you got a good laugh. And one more time, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are out. And we keep talking because I can't find the button right now. I got the button now. I got the button. We got another comment. What the comment say? That's Pharaoh. What Pharaoh say?
He said, you say all these
projects.
projects.
Boy, I work in invisible spaces, invisible places.
I got you.
People don't see my face.
I got you.
Making moves
They
behind
see
me.
invisible people.
It's always
All right.
the people close to you.
That does it to you every time. But hopefully y'all got a good laugh, ladies and gentlemen, and hope you have a blessed night. Hope your lights back on. Hope my internet be back up by the time you do our show on Wednesday night. If not, hotspot it is. Hotspot will be going down again. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a blessed night.
Be
And with
kind
that,
to your
we are
neighbor.
out. All right, we are out. Peace.